Good morning and welcome to episode number 327 of Simplifying Life with me, Shashank Nigam, your host and the CEO of Simplifying. I watched a video this morning in which Captain Sully of the famous US Airways flight that landed in the Hudson River was giving a speech. He was talking about the moment in which he made the only announcement to the passengers. What he said was just 3 words. He said, brace for impact. And in this speech, he talks about the importance of the only 3 words he said. Brace, because it's the instruction to the flight attendants, because right after that, he could hear them say, brace, 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 heads down. Impact, because he could then describe to the passengers what they were going to expect. An impact. He did not know how it will end up, but an impact. That video, you have to listen to it. That video gave me some insight about why exactly the latest Aeromexico flight 2431 that crashed upon takeoff just yesterday did not attract as much attention, even though it looked like a fiery crash. And that's because this Embraer 190 aircraft with 103 passengers on board did not result in any fatalities upon crashing. The crash looked fiery, especially from the videos and photos that were posted. But because the crew was professional, because the pilots who were flying for Aeromexico, which otherwise has an impeccable safety record over the last few decades, they did their job well. The passengers followed instructions well. The aircraft was evacuated before anyone could be fatally injured. There were injuries, but no fatalities. And that is remarkable. The other thing that Aeromexico was really good at was the control of information, the flow of information. Very often it happens that airlines lose control of the situation online when it comes to information. Aeromexico was the primary source of information about what's happening to the airline, to the aircraft. They were the first ones to post up a Facebook message, a Twitter message, announcing that there's been a crash, they're looking into the situation, and that message was shared with the media, with influencers, with even Flight Radar 24, which said, we were not tracking this flight, but we will see what data we can get. Usually, services like AirLive and Flight Radar 24 are the first ones to capture a crash situation, which then gets to the media because they are tracking this. Then the media asks the airline, which is when the airline puts the statement up. In Aeromexico's case, within an hour, within a few minutes of the crash itself, the statement was up. They were updating people about it. And when I first heard about it from my friends in Mexico, they sent me the link from Aeromexico. That is remarkable. It happens very rarely these days where the airline has full control of the situation online, on social media, as well as offline. I'm so glad that the pilots did their job, the crew did their job, and the communications and the digital team did their job as well. It is the sole reason why the airline did not attract as much attention as other crashes do. Going back to Captain Sully's video, aviation today is safe because of trained pilots, because of well-trained crew who know what their job is in time of a crisis and a crash like this. I'm so glad that everyone survived, and I'm thankful for the pilots and the crew who made this happen, and the passengers who evacuated as well. Do listen to the Captain Sully speech, which I've shared in the link and including this video. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. You can feel free to share your comments on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. Till then, have a great one. Bye-bye.